This message came up on your For You page because God worked this algorithm to get you the message that you need. Every single word of this message was meant for you. Stop apologizing for your growth. Stop trying to fit the places that you've outgrown. Stop trying to conform into expectations that are not yours to conform to. You have to be the first woman in your line, the first man in your line who says it ends with me. Tap into this frequency that I'm offering because this is an offering of power. Right now, what you feel, it's not what you see, it's not even what you hear, but what you feel, what I'm emitting in this video is personal power. You have this power within you. And what is power? Knowing who you are, knowing your value, knowing that you don't need to put on a mask, you don't need to pretend, you don't need to please, you don't need to manipulate, you don't need to curate a version of yourself that's more palatable for anyone. For anyone who's uncomfortable with that, even if it's your own mother, you are willing to put yourself first, choose yourself first, and say, I'm not going to dim my light because that might shame other people, or that might threaten other people, or that might make other people uncomfortable. It's not your job to carry anyone else's cross. It's not your job to carry anyone else's burden. I know you think you are responsible for the way that people react to you because you've grown up always responsible for those around you, because you had immature parents, because you were a parentified child, because you were in a very inconsistent household. You did need to please people and manage everyone's emotions so that you can get through the day safely. But that's not you anymore. That's not your story anymore. And it's time to really start coming into your power. And you might be afraid at first because you might think, oh, but that sounds so arrogant, or that sounds so selfish. Yes, of course, because the people who wanted to control you, brainwashed you, and programmed you since you were a child to believe that. And to believe that loyalty comes before self-honor and self-respect. Because they always wanted to make sure that they would be able to manipulate you and control you and get their way from you when you got older. No. Be the first woman in your line that doesn't say sorry. And be the first man in your line to say that it ends with you. That's how special you are. And that's how sacred the work that you're doing is. So keep going.